Tonight on Creature Features, a nail-biting thriller about every adult's worst nightmare, encountering teens. And Vincent is visited by event coordinator and film enthusiast Neil Pearlmutter. So lock your doors and turn out the lights for another thrilling episode of Creature Features.
Good evening and welcome to Creature Features. I'm your host, Vincent. With me is the dazzlingly dainty dame of the domicile, the delightful Miss Tangela. Mr. Livingston, the voice of reason in our little trio, is off for the weekend. And do we have a most incredible program in store for you? First, we shall present The Sadist from 1963. While not the typical monster movie we present to you each week, this thriller was influenced by the actual crime wave of a psychopath by the name of Charles Starkweather, who apparently was also the inspiration for Oliver Stone's 1994 Natural Born Killers that starred Woody Harrelson. Tangela states that she has watched both films and that neither are at all frightening in the least, and tonight's film would be completely suitable for young children and those who are faint of heart. My apologies, dear viewer. Being something of a psychopath herself, we strongly suggest that you never follow her viewing suggestions. Ever. Joining us to watch this beautifully photographed black and white classic will be our old friend Neil Pearlmutter. Longtime viewers will recall that Neil helms the humorous Cult Show YouTube channel along with his team of like-minded movie maniacs. He'll tell us exactly what he has been up to as of late, chime in about tonight's film, and hopefully check under his seat for explosives left by Tangela so as to avoid another unfortunate incident like the previous one. So don't go away, for it's to be another wonderful night of murderous criminal delight, right here on Creature Features. Stay tuned. Neil, do you know that if our viewers switched over to TV 44, they could watch Phantom of the Rue Morgue?
I did not know that.
It's a better film than the one we're showing tonight.
Yeah.
So don't switch because, in some places they cannot receive Channel 44. I did not know that.
Wow.
I assumed Channel 44 was an international station, but apparently it's not. Oh, and it's in color. You could tell because they put a C.
C for color.
A C for color. So it's
Yes.
90 minutes long. It stars Carl Malden. Carl Malden? Is he the bloke from
Yes,
Streets of San Francisco?
that's the guy.
What's he doing in a horror film? I don't know. Anyways, enough about that. Welcome to the show. It's going to be a fun night. We've got Neil Pearlmutter. And how does one describe Neil Pearlmutter?
You know, I probably can't say those words on TV.
Right. No, that's
but
what I would say.
Yes.
But what would you say? What would you place at the top of your resume?
Fun-loving movie lover.
Fun-loving movie lover. I can go with that. No, that's nice.
Okay.
That might actually appear in your Chiron as well. So, you've been doing this for a long time, movie stuff.
Lots of movie stuff.
You're involved in movie cinema theaters.
Yes.
You do the Cult Show.
The Cult
which
Show.
we've talked about many times. We do not have the rest of his crew because...
Only one chair.
we just want to talk to you tonight. That's why.
Thank you.
Well, no, I've watched your program, and the poor bloke is sitting there like this, while the other two are just yap, 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 and we figured it was time to bring Neil's voice out.
We let the real talent do the talking on the Cult Show, and
No,
I'm
I
just
don't
the
believe
face
you.
guy.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. So, The Sadist, 1963.
Yeah.
It's a good film, maybe.
We're going to find out.
We're going to find out. He has not seen it either. Now, it stars Rich Hall. Is that his name? Rich Hall. He was in the movie with Lurch, with the giant guy. Remember that film?
The giant guy.
The giant-
Oh, you mean the James Bond one or a different one?
No, with the same bloke,
Yeah, that guy.
actor. What was that film called?
Arch Hall is his name.
Arch
Hall.
Hall. And what was the movie he was in when he was in the race car?
He was in that movie, Ugg.
Ugg.
Yes.
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 Remember Ugg?
He was the jaw guy.
No, that's not Arch Hall. That's the other bloke with the silver teeth in the Bond
Richard.
movie.
Okay.
Richard
Keel.
Richard
Keel.
Keel.
Richard
Keel
Keel
is in Ugg.
is in Ugg, and so is Arch Hall. So Arch Hall apparently is the sadist tonight.
Okay.
You know, he looks like a bit like the Bob's Burger Boy, though.
Oh.
So that's a problem because he's supposed to play like a psychopath, and he looks like a lad that would serve you fries on the side.
And maybe a shake.
With your milkshake, yes. So we'll see. Maybe it'll work out well. It's very nicely filmed, though.
Okay.
No, I noticed the photography. I just glanced through it a bit, and it looks like somebody took a lot of time setting up the shots and things. It's not a rushed affair like most of these.
Okay, good. I look forward to it.
All right, let's start it, and then when we come back, we're going to find out what you've been up to. Right?
Okay.
Off we go to the Sadist. Don't you dare go away, because if you do, I'll be sad, and I think Neil will be as well. See you soon.
strange-looking place.
What I thought. Fuel pump.
How long you think it'll take you to fix?
It has to be replaced. Take about a half an hour if they have the part. You should have one with all these wrecks around here. This back highway is good for time, but have car trouble and you got problems.
If it had to happen, I'm glad it happened where it did. And when it did. I didn't much relish the idea of being stuck in those mountains.
They were lucky. Another few miles, we'd have been in desert.
Is it what you thought, Mr. Stiles?
I'm afraid so.
Can we still make the game?
Well, we've got 40 miles to go. 12:01. Game doesn't start till 1:30. We can still make it if they have the part.
And if they don't?
It's plain stuck. If it wasn't Sunday, they could order one from Lancaster. We're the people that run this place. Hello?
You say when the player swats the ball.
Not swats the ball, Doris. Bats. The player bats the ball.
Yes, when the player bats the ball and it goes over the fence.
That's a home run.
Yes, I know, but if no one can make him out, why does he have to run around the bases?
Because he has to. That's the rules. He must touch every base. Would you like a Coke?
Oh, thank you.
Somebody could run off with the whole place, and the owner would never know it.
Okay.
Sure, thanks.
From the looks of things, nothing around here worth taking.
It's a wonder they get any business at all. Everything is so dirty and greasy.
All work isn't white-collar work, Miss Page. When I was in the Army, I had my fill of this, repairing tanks. This prim and proper should have known me then.
Doris Page is a sweet girl, Ed. And a good math teacher. A little on the prudish side, perhaps.
Boy, my phys ed class calls them his ice buckets.
Mr. Oliver, I think that is a silly rule. There is no reason why a man should have to run around the bases when they can't get him out.
Isn't that a woman for you? Never seen a baseball game, and already she's changing the rules.
You should go to a ball game with my wife.
But I still think that's a silly rule.
If we're ever going to see any baseball today, where's the guy that runs this place? Hey, what about some service? Hello?
They must be around here someplace. Doesn't seem likely they'd go away and leave everything wide open.
Perhaps they're round and back someplace.
Hey, anybody here? Hello? Hello? If the pump hasn't already been stripped off that Chevy, we might be in business. We got ourselves a fuel pump if it's any good.
Will that work on our car?
Take a few adjustments, but you get us to L.A. I'll borrow a few wrenches and we'll soon be out of here.
Mr. Stiles has many talents.
A fine young man. Be a lucky woman that hooks him.
Why, Mr. Oliver, I do believe you're playing Cupid again.
You're only young once, Miss Page.
Why, Mr. Oliver, you sound like an old man.
Well, 52 yesterday.
Well, I'd say you'd had a fine and full life. A nice home, a lovely wife, 2 handsome children.
Carl Jr. graduates from West Point in 2 weeks. Wife and I are going back for graduation.
This guy really takes care of his tools.
I wonder where these people are.
I'll look around and see if I can find it, somebody.
I don't want to shock you, Miss Page, but I'd rather not get my shirt dirty.
Oh, really, Mr. Stiles, I'm not that stuffy.
I don't know. I taught at the same school for over a year, and it's still Miss Page and Mr. Stiles. I do think Ed and Doris would sound a lot better.
From now on, it shall be Ed and Doris.
Just a snakeskin they shed this time of year.
I can't stand snakes.
Most people can't. Part of the country's loaded with them. Big ones. I hear they get to be as much as 9 feet long.
Well, I was certainly wrong, wasn't I?
Hello? Hello? Anybody here? Hello? Hello? Doris? Ed? Hello? Hello?
You never know he's the same history teacher from old Lancaster High. He really cuts loose. Today, he'll really be in his glory with his Reds playing.
I know. Edna told me last night that he hadn't seen them play since they left Cincinnati. She said ever since he got the tickets,
There's something going on here that just isn't right. Settings for 4 at the kitchen table, 2 plates eaten from and 2 plates untouched. Pie still warm. Except for a cat, there's not a sign of life. The sooner we get out of here, the better off I'll feel.
What is it about these films that are? It's always in the desert.
It's a good question. Cheaper to make, perhaps?
No, I think Los Angeles. People think, oh, it's this beautiful green place by the ocean. It's all sand.
Yeah.
Now, if you take a shovel in Los Angeles, I don't care where, you go anywhere, like a lawn, a golf course, and you just dig like 6 inches, you shall find sand.
Sand.
It's all sand.
It's one big desert.
No, well, if there's ever a nuclear war, it's going to be all glass. It's a glass thing. Anyways, that's how they do this movie. We'll get back to that movie in a second, but let's talk about the cult show thing. You've been doing this for some time, almost as long as we've been doing this, right?
Well, cult show has been about 5 years now, maybe.
That's it.
So yeah, that's about it. But
so when we had you on prior,
yeah,
what in God's name would we speak of?
Before the cult show, we did the cult film series.
So we talked about that, right?
Yes.
And you also have the festivals, too.
Festivals we've done a few times, yeah.
The first time I ever met Neil, he had the guy from Friday the 13th. What's his name? Not Friday the 13th.
We had Freddie there.
Freddie.
Yes.
Freddie Krueger.
Robert Englund.
He had Freddie Krueger there, and he was hanging out with Freddie Krueger.
True.
And I thought...
I borrowed his sweater.
That's a nice sweater. I would wear that, but only at Christmas.
Okay.
No, it's a Christmas sweater, and I don't know what in God's name you're doing wearing it right now, but that's fine. It goes with the film, right? So the cult show, you're on YouTube, and people can watch for free.
Absolutely.
And how do they get there?
They just go to YouTube and type in the cult show. Cult show is one
word.
word.
We'll put in some kind of link, maybe.
Right there.
And we need to bring your subscribers up.
Yes, Our viewership is not so bad, but people just don't like hitting that little button to subscribe. It's like they think you're taking money from them.
No, I have the same problem here. Only 40% of our viewers have subscribed. Which is, we appreciate that 40%. We love the 40%. The other 60%, we only like you.
That's right.
Because you come and watch our film and you say, oh, ta-ta, I shall not subscribe.
Yes.
And it costs nothing. You push a button and you subscribe. But they should go to your thing and subscribe. Even if they don't want to watch the show.
Exactly.
Just go and subscribe. And that way that tells YouTube not to throw you out in the street.
It's about supporting independent media, right? We talk about horror films.
Right, yes.
Fun things.
No, when you tell somebody they have to support, they don't like the sound of that. I don't know why. No, it's like, oh, he wants support. That means he wants cash.
No, we don't want money.
No, they just want to push of the button. So go check it out. It's a fun show. No, it's him and 2 friends. No, 3. Sometimes.
3 technically, yeah.
3 technically, and they chuckle about movies.
We do.
Right?
Sandra, Caleb, producer Scott. We're a very well produced show, actually. Almost as well as yours.
Because you have somebody named producer. We do not have a producer Scott on our program.
Well, if you got one, it'd be even better.
No, if we had a producer Scott, he would probably be reproducer Scott. Going home to feed his children all the time. That's what we'd end up with. But and then Caleb.
Yep, he's been on.
Caleb's got nicer hair than I do.
He does.
And then the girl is
Sandra.
Sandra, she's wonderful.
She is. Yes.
She has more humor than you.
She does, and she's very well read. She knows a lot more than I do.
By being well read, but in a show like yours, you have to be well watched, not well read. Right?
That too, yes. Yes, you're right.
Who watches more films, you or her?
Who? It's probably a tie. I tend to watch a lot more of the older things, and she likes to embrace all the new stuff.
And your show is somewhat focused on the 80s, right?
It's in the wheelhouse, yes.
Right.
But we talk about new things also.
You would not show like a 1920 film.
If it were, 1920 film. I mean, if someone asked like for Freaks, Todd Browning's Freaks, I mean that could make its way on there.
That was 1926, I believe.
But it was somewhere in there, yeah.
Right.
But
Nosferatu with a new one.
With new, yeah.
All right, I'm getting the signal. We got to get back to the film, but when we come back, we're going to talk some more about this whole old movie thing.
Okay.
All right, off we go to the Sadist. Don't go away because I will become sadistic if you do. See you soon.
Just keep working, mister. Because you're going to fix your car just like you intended.
Young man, you have no right to take our car.
Shut up.
What if I don't fix it?
You'll fix it all right, mister. You better not take too long, either.
Supposing I get it fixed, what happens then?
Me and my girl go away. Won't bother you.
How do we know you'll keep your word?
Looks like you're just gonna have to take it. Ain't you, mister? Give me your wallet.
There's not much, but you're welcome to it. Well, we're only school teachers, young man.
You hear that, Judy? We're only school teachers. We don't like school teachers. Do we, Judy? Teachers think they're so much smarter than everybody else.
You have our money. Isn't that enough? What else do you want?
Just keep working, mister. Teachers used to call Judy dumb. Make fun of her. Send her home from school crying.
You're a pretty good sized boy. I wonder how tough you'd be without that gun.
Ooh, you're one of them real big talkers, ain't you, mister? All right, big talker. Hand over your wallet. Come on. Pick it up.
You pick it up.
You a real big man in front of your lady friend. But I'm gonna show her just how big you really are.
Put down that gun and I'll show you how big you are.
I'm giving you 3 seconds, mister, to do what I say. I'm saying you pick up that wallet. 1, 2.
Please do as he says.
You put it on the fender. Or do you want the gun, huh? You want the gun? On the fender. Big man, huh? I guess you got showed how big you really was. Start working.
May I get some water? This poor man is being blinded by his own blood. Don't you even have the decency to let me care for this man? What kind of a person are you? Do you enjoy hurting others, seeing them in pain? How can you be so inhuman? Oh, Mr. Love.
How is he?
He says he's all right, but I know it must hurt. The gash in his cheek isn't too bad, but the cut over his eye, it won't stop bleeding. I'm afraid he might bleed to death.
Now, Doris. It can't be that bad.
Where do you think you're going?
This man needs help, and he's going to get it if you want this car fixed. He's going to be all right, Doris. You're lucky, Carl. A little more to the right, you wouldn't be here. If we can get you some water and in the shade, we can stop the bleeding. What about letting this man get in the shade?
How can you be so cruel?
You get back in that car, he won't be needing nothing.
Oh, by all means, enjoy your lovemaking. But the least you can do is allow a suffering man a little water. Carrying on like that when you're no more than an animal. You get your dirty hands off me.
You leave her alone if you want the car fixed.
And he won't fix it unless you let us get some water.
There's a pump by the house.
You get working in that car, mister. And you. Go ahead. Shoot if they move, Judy. If I hear a shot, your girlfriend is dead. Don't get no ideas. Judy don't know how to use a gun.
I wonder why he changed his mind. Ed, I don't like this.
I know something else you won't like, Carl. Remember reading last week about those brutal killings in Arizona?
Hello friends, Tangella and I would like to take a moment to compel you to join Creature Features TV. It is our new streaming service that offers you early access to Creature Features from your computer or your favorite set-top device. You can see the full archive of Creature Feature episodes, movies we've yet to present on the show, a library of items from the original program, plus many other items you won't find anywhere else. Your small yet generous subscription fee not only supports the operation of the service, but actually helps finance the creation of our show. It's a very inexpensive way to ensure that we'll be able to continue producing Creature Features for years to come. Not to mention it'll keep Tangella out of making mischief and wreaking havoc in the village as well. So please visit creaturefeaturestv.com to learn more. And thank you so much for your support. You do cause trouble.
This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
Oh, Tangella, look, you can go to the Bryman School and become either a medical assistant, a dental assistant, or a medical receptionist. Can you imagine her checking you in a medical office? That would be hideous. No, it'd be like, oh yes, you do need to get an amputation. Hold on. She would be cutting off body parts. That'd be terrible. Anyways, Neil stepped away for a short moment. He will be back, but we're going to do mail, and it's just her. This is like a Friday show. It's just you and I. It's going to be a quiet one tonight. What do you got for me, Miss Tangella? A package from Rory Spickett in Calgary, Canada. That was a book. Yeah, she actually reads these. I don't read. If you send me a book, I shall not read it. It's not because I don't read or I'm not wanting to read your book. I just simply become too engrossed in books. I cannot put them down, and it's terrible. Somebody has to tell me to go use the loo because I will ignore that function until I'm done with the book. All right. Rory goes, Dear Creature Features, hello, Vincent, Mr. Livingston, and Tangella. Why don't you take a look at that while I'm reading this? I'm from Alberta, Canada. Awesome program. My girlfriend introduced me to your channel last year, and we now watch your Friday and Saturday shows every weekend. As a fellow fan of horror and mystery, I have recently published my own novella, In the Moonlight Hours. Oh, that's a play on the midnight hour, I think. It's a paranormal thriller set in Montreal where a necromancer and occult investigator, Lucien, alongside his love, a nightclub owner, Zara, go to the aid of a spirit who himself is the victim of a sadistic killer with its own supernatural agenda. Yeah, a sadistic killer, that's what we're watching tonight on the film. So, well, that was opportune. I want to send you a copy as a thank you for the entertainment you provide to all of us viewers. I hope you enjoy the book and will share it with your friends. More copies can be purchased at Amazon or going directly to my website, www.roryspicket.com. Thank you, Rory. All right, well, we hope everything is wonderful up in Canada. I like Canada. Now, and the Canadian people are so nice. You know, I think they should change that. I think they should become mean for a week. And then that way, no, it would be fine. Because then people would stop picking on them, right? Right. All right, we got a letter from W. Brown in Washington, Everett, Washington. And let's see what we have here. Oh, this looks interesting. Oh, it's a handwritten note. I may stumble on this, but I shall try. All right, let's see. This is from Wayne, and he goes, your show is the best in horror I've seen. I love you all. And I hope the show goes on for many years. I'm in a retirement home, and I spend all my days watching it on YouTube. I just bought one of your shirts. It came on my birthday. It was great. Well, that's absolutely wonderful, Wayne. And we hope you get your other senior friends to watch it as well. You know, we show old movies, and seniors like old movies. They don't like this new rubbish that comes out in the cinema. They like the old stuff. And tonight's a good one, The Sadist, 1963. I imagine that there's a few people that were teenagers at the same time as this film came out. Last one? Don't point to me. I was 1963. I was barely a gleam in my father's eye. All right, this one is, oh, no, this is not a good one. I thought you screened these. No? She's terrible, you know. All right, this is obviously a complaint letter because it begins, to whom it may concern, or whoever is responsible for this deception. I am outraged. I tuned into Creature Features expecting a sophisticated cooking show, perhaps something French, maybe a fine roast. Instead, I was assaulted with cheap monster movies, bad acting, and absolutely no recipes. Where were the cooking demonstration, the plating techniques? At no point did Mr. Livingston discuss proper seasoning. You know, he would if I asked, but I won't because I don't want to listen. We don't want to hear this, right? This was a bait and switch of the highest order. Creature Features suggest gourmet dishes, not radioactive lizards rampaging through cities. If your show is nothing but horror nonsense, then call it Monsters and Rambling Hosts. You know, maybe we should call it that. That's not a bad title. So, unsuspecting, hungry viewers like me don't waste an evening preparing to learn how to cook. I demand an explanation and preferably a recipe for something decent. Well, how about this for recipe? Put your head in an oven and think about this silly letter you just sent us because you're wrong and we're not. Anyways, that's it for letters. If you'd like to send us a letter of your own, go to Hello Creature Features. It will explain to you how to send us an angry email, or how to send us a book in a packet, or if you'd like to send us a dozen ducks. We can use a dozen ducks, right? No, a dozen ducks is good. Not 14, not 10, a dozen. We'll be right back with Neil, but first let's get back to The Sadist. See you soon.
Me by. Why are you putting us through this torture? You have our money and you're taking our car. Isn't that enough?
You keep your dirty hands off me. You think you're so much better than me. You kind of all think that way. You called me inhuman.
All right, I apologize. I shouldn't have said that. Now, will you let me go?
Call me an animal.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said those things. Now, can I go?
You're sorry, but you still think it. You think I'm dirt. You think Judy's dirt. You'll always think it till you don't think no more. Your kind means nothing. You hear? Nothing. Why don't you scream? Maybe the big talker will come and help you. Maybe Miss Goody Good still thinks she's so much better than me. How does it feel to be touched by dirt? Huh? Goody Good don't like it. Taste it! Taste it! Eat the dirt. Taste it! Miss Goody don't think she's so much now, does she? She don't mind being touched by dirt. Get moving.
What did he do to you, child?
It's all right, Mr. Oliver. It's all right.
Get back to work.
You want that car fixed? You can do it yourself.
Starting to be the big man again, huh?
You're the big man, Tibbs. That's the name, isn't it? Charlie Tibbs? The big man who killed 7 people, made them get on their knees and shot them in the head? Paper calls you a thrill killer. It must be a real thrill to wipe out a family of 5. How many thrills have you had since you left Arizona? What about the people here? Did you kill them too?
How long do you think you can keep getting away with this, son? The law's bound to catch up with you sooner or later.
And the law has ways of handling murderers.
Please don't antagonize him anymore.
What's going to happen to you?
If anybody opens their mouth again, I'll blow their brains out! Now listen, big man. You get back to fixing that car, you're gonna be a big dead man fast. All of a sudden, everybody's becoming the big talker. Getting kind of brave. Nobody wants to talk no more, Judy.
I'm gonna get my goodie bag. a soda.
Just a little target practice. I'm gonna shake the bottle up there to get my
Mr. Oliver, they're going to do something terrible. I just know it.
You, get up. Over there.
What are you gonna do?
Shut up. Move! That's far enough. Down on your knees. On your knees. Seeing as how you like to talk, go ahead and talk. Talk all you want. As soon as I finish this, you're gonna be through talking. School'll be out for you, teacher.
Hello, friends. We just want to remind you that we've got a new YouTube channel called CF Extras, which stands for Creature Feature Extras, right? That makes the most sense. Anyways, that's where we put all the extra stuff. We have the movies on our main channel and the extra bonus material that you won't see on the regular channel on the new channel. So go to cfextras.com and sign up today. It's free. It's free, right?
Indeed.
No, it should be free, because if we charge for this, then that would be absolutely silly, would it not? We'll see you at Creature Features Extras. See you soon. Neil, do you know that this film only cost $69,000?
It's pretty impressive for how it looks so far.
1963
Yeah.
money, which probably means it was made for $1 billion now, right?
Something around there.
$1 billion. A $1 billion film. It looks like $1 billion, though.
It looks good.
Yeah, no. And the actors seem to know what they're doing.
Yeah, competent.
No, I have not seen one look at the camera yet.
Not yet.
Which is important. You know, you see this in films all the time. It's like somebody looks at the camera and you say, wait, what are you looking at me for? I'm just watching the film. And they look straight at you. It's no fun.
Yeah.
So we were talking about your YouTube channel, The Cult Show.
Yes.
And some of the guests you've had have been rather impressive. Dean Cundy.
We have Dean Cundy, yeah, the storied cinematographer from Back to the Future and Jurassic Park and all the early John Carpenter films.
Didn't he do Didn't he do like Raiders of the Lost Ark as well?
Not Raiders, but I mean, again, like Halloween and The Fog. I mean, all these great Carpenter films. The Thing.
He did The Thing.
Yeah.
I wonder what it was like filming in Antarctica.
He said it was hard sometimes with your
Did they
cameras.
fly him in a helicopter as they chased the dog?
They probably did. Yeah.
He was probably up in the helicopter filming
probably
that whole
was, yep.
scene. No, I wanted to go to Antarctica once. I simply to see the penguins. It's my only interest in that particular continent. And they told me, no, they're not available at the moment.
Oh.
So I don't know. Maybe I think they're just trying to blow me off.
Could have been.
South America, you can get to Antarctica
You
from
can.
South America.
Yes.
It's a short boat ride.
Yep.
Just right there.
I've heard that.
I wonder if Dean Cundy started from South America and made his way down on a boat to film that.
We should call and ask him, perhaps.
Right. And then Jackie is...
Good old Jackie, yes.
Jackie Kong.
Yes, she's been on several times, like she has been here as well. Yeah.
No, she seems to... She comes up and she does double duty. She does your show and then she does our show.
Right.
And then she goes back to Los Angeles and causes trouble down there, which is the way it should be.
That is how it is, yeah.
Right. You've had some other big ones, too. You had Candace Hilligoss.
Candace Hilligoss came
from
Carnival of Souls.
Carnival of
Yeah,
Souls,
she was very, very sweet woman. We've had William Catt. Remember William Catt?
William Catt was the one in American Hero?
Greatest American Hero, yeah.
Right.
He came on through video for us, through the interwebs.
Oh, doing the side-by-side
kind of
image thing.
Yeah, we did that.
We could do that, but I don't want to look like Entertainment Tonight.
Right. It's much more fun to have someone in person.
It is, because then you can physically abuse them. You can purchase them food. You can have drinks with them.
Brainwash them, get some DNA to clone them.
You can steal their shoes. No, I would never do that, but Tangella would steal shoes. She has a whole collection of shoes of people who have been on as guests. And you still have both of yours.
So far.
She was going to steal your shoe a previous time, and instead she put dynamite under your seat.
I remember that.
Right, yeah.
Luckily, I landed on a very soft cow.
Painful. All right, let's get back to the film, and then when we come back, we're going to talk some more about movies that we have not shown here. All right, see you soon.
Better start talking, mister. The time's running out.
You can't shoot me like this for no reason. For nothing. Surely blowing my head off can't give you a thrill. Is it money you need? I have close to $2,300 in the bank. Tomorrow you can call my wife. She'll give it to you, all of it. You and your girlfriend can have a lot of fun on $2,300.
He sure is talking a lot different than he did a while ago. Ain't he, Judy?
You have a father, don't you? Would you want someone doing this to him? Think of your own father in my place. Or yours.
Save your breath on her, mister. I'm the only thing in the world she has. Her old man's dead, and her old lady's a drunk.
Young lady, can't you realize this is wrong? You love him, don't you? You know what it is to be around someone you love and who loves you? I have loved ones, too. A daughter a little older than you, and a son about his age. Please, I beg of you, talk to your boyfriend. Tell him this is wrong. Tell him, please. My God, child, haven't you any feelings at all? Can't you understand?
Look at him squirm, Judy. They all alike, ain't they? Yellow when they go.
You just can't wipe out a man's life like this. Not like this.
You just can't stand here and watch.
Ed, you can't let him do this. Maybe he'll listen to you. Talk to him. Ed, talk to him.
Ed, Seymour, do something. Somebody do something. Tell him you won't fix the car. Don't let him do it.
If you want the car fixed,
Maybe the big man wants to take your place. If he says one more word, he will. What about it, big man? You feel like talking? Maybe Miss Goodgood wants to take his place. I guess nobody wants to take your place, mister. School's out, teacher.
No, no, please. Ed! The stage!
You monster! You monster!
Doris!
Dirt!
Shut up.
Shut up yourself!
Doris, take control of yourself.
Do you coward!
Doris!
Don't touch me!
Doris, you're gonna get us both
I
shot.
don't care, I don't care. Why don't you go ahead and shoot? Go on, shoot. Go on, shoot, shoot. I don't care.
In another couple of minutes, I'll have the pump out.
Shut up.
It won't take very long to put it in the other car.
I said shut up.
You're gonna need that car now, and I'm the only one that can fix it.
I ain't waiting too long. Judy, go get me a soda. And that pie, too.
Poor Edna. How will anybody be able to tell his son's graduation?
Doris, believe me, I feel as badly as you. He's dead. Nothing can bring him back. We're alive. We've got to think of ourselves now. Do you think I wanted to stand there and watch him die? What could I do? What could anyone have done? You can't reason with that kid. He wants blood, Doris, and nobody's going to talk him out of it. Don't you understand what we're dealing with? He's a psycho, Doris. Well, should I have taken his place? Would that have made you feel better? What would you be saying to Carl if it was me lying over there? Pump's out.
All right, put it near the car.
Acting the way I did, there was nothing we could do. can't run. The highway is only a few yards from here.
He cut us down before we got 5 feet.
I'll die running before I get on my knees like... I can still see him drinking that. Come by and stop.
Sure, Doris, maybe a car will pull in.
Supposing a car does pull in, they won't know. He'll kill them and us too. The police. Maybe the police will pass by. They do patrol this highway. They will, Ed. They will.
Sure they will.
We must find a way to make them stop, Ed.
Doris, miracles do happen, but you can't count on them.
I'm sorry.
Now listen, I'm going to try to find out how many more shots he has left, or if he has reloaded or not.
But how will we find out?
4 shots we know of. That leaves 4. He probably shot the people here, too. There must have been 2. Remember what Carl told us about the settings in the kitchen?
Yes. 2 plates eaten from, and 2 plates untouched.
Tibbs must have surprised them while they were eating. They were too frightened while those 2 were stuffing themselves. He shot them. That leaves 2 shots. Well, he certainly didn't walk here from Arizona. Maybe he shot someone else. And if he hasn't reloaded...
Hello, Vincent. This is Sean from Pleasanton, California. I just discovered your show on YouTube, and it's great. I was so happy you had one of my favorites leaked, as I can't find it anywhere. Keep up the good work, guys.
Hello, this is Livingston. Apparently, one of my newly acquired domestic duties is to request help for our show financially by asking you to visit our Patreon page. Your generosity will help keep Creature Features on the air, which I'm not entirely sure is a good thing. However, with only a few dollars a month from you, your kindness will allow us to continue creating new programming each week, which apparently some of you curiously enjoy. And should you have the desire to give even more, you might even receive a gift from Miss Tangella. I think not. Please visit the website below to learn more. Thank you.
You know, Neil, if I were to get a haircut like yours,
Yeah.
they would finally allow me into bingo.
Is it worth it, though?
I'm pretty good at bingo.
Okay.
It's one of the few games of chance that I'm actually have some skill in. But no, I cannot play cards. I don't know what it is about cards. They confuse me. There's 52 of them.
There's a lot, yeah.
No, it's too many cards. With bingo, you've got one sheet.
Yeah.
And there's the bloke calling it out. It's the perfect game.
Easy enough to follow.
Easier than chess, that's for sure. Welcome back to the show. If you're just joining us, I have no idea what you're doing here because that's absolutely ridiculous to come through. It's well past half the movie, but at least you can enjoy some of Neil's fun. He was going to tell us a joke of some kind, but I had to stop him because we need to talk business. This is what we do here. This movie aside, you do the cult film series.
I do. Yes.
And that is a thing you do at one of your theaters.
Yep.
Where it's every Thursday night, and it's like a special thing. What makes it special?
So it's basically every other Thursday, and we have a double feature of 2 films, typically from the 80s,
right.
but it could be 70s, 90s, and even later. But we just show the films, repertory series. It's usually weird, usually not a mainstream film at the time.
Right.
And then I get up and I intro the films, talk about them a little bit, greet everyone, say hello, put a little showmanship back in the movie theaters.
That's a nice way to see a film.
I think so.
Yeah, you walk into a dark room, it's like, sit down and shut up.
Right.
With you, it's like, welcome, have a seat. There's a seat over here. Come join us.
That's right.
So of all these, you've done quite a few.
We've been doing it for like 12 years now, actually.
Right,
Been
right.
a while.
So what was the one night, what was the one film where it was like, oh my goodness, look at all these people?
One of them was, we did Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh, I can see why.
A number of years ago.
Right.
And I was actually really surprised at how full that theater got.
And that film had been out and long gone from the
oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Sometimes. So,
yeah.
Right. No, could you imagine if you had Pee Wee Herman come be a guest for that at the time?
At the time, yes, that would have been fantastic.
He's dead now. It would be a bit spooky to do it now. But if you were to do it back then, I met him once.
Did you?
I did not know it was him.
Oh.
No, I was at a party at Todd Rundgren. Do you know him?
Todd Rundgren, yes.
It was in Sausalito. And I'm speaking to this bloke, and he's a nice guy. Oh, my name's Paul. Oh, you're nice. I'm Vince. And I guess he liked my music or something. But he went off, and then some other bloke came up to me, and he goes, do you know who you're just speaking to? I'm here, yeah, it's a bloke named Paul. He goes, no, that was Pee Wee Herman.
Wow.
I'm here, no, I love Pee Wee Herman. So I tried to find him, and he was gone.
Oh, it's a shame.
So, yeah, it's my sad Pee Wee Herman story.
I have a similar one with Clive Barker.
Tell me.
Where I was talking to a nice Englishman back when I was about 13 or 14 years old in L.A. And I was at a hotel, and we were just chatting about...
And you had no idea.
I did not know until a guy came up to me at the end and said, oh, Clive, how was your ride in? And then a boing, oh, that's Clive Barker I've just been talking to.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's my...
So you still had the chance, though, to go say, oh, let me do a photo or
I didn't get a chance to do the photo thing. I just said, basically, it was great talking to you because he had to go off with his business associate.
But his entourage.
Yes.
Right. I know how that works. All right, well, let's get back to the film. And then when we come back, you're going to tell me something interesting about this film, right?
Absolutely.
All right, off we go to The Sadist, 1963. Don't go away, please.
Go ahead and talk, mister. You talk all you want. You thinking somebody's gonna save you.
Why should I fix a car if you're gonna kill us anyhow?
You'll fix it. 'Cause that lets you live a little longer. Like back there. I knew you was stalling. If you'd want to fix a car, you'd die right now.
You want this car, Tibbs. Who are you fooling? Oh, you can kill us, but you'll be stranded.
That's a road, ain't it? Well, there's a road, there's cars. Somebody will pick us up. They always have.
Is that how you got here from Arizona?
The sailor picked us up.
How far do you take you?
Thought he was a real lover, huh, Judy?
Suppose you shot him, too.
Nah, I just cut his throat.
Why haven't you still got his car?
Run out of gas last night. You sure asking a lot of questions, mister. But you go ahead and ask all you want.
How did you get here?
A farmer picked us up. His old crate broke down up the road a piece. Too bad. I was beginning to like that old codger.
Shoot him too?
He sure prayed when he went, Judy. Remember? He reached for the sky and talked to the Lordy Lord.
Then you shot him?
Yeah. Right between the eyes.
What about the 2 people you shot here? Did they pray too?
You must think I'm dumb, mister. Don't know nothing. You're counting bullets. Count all you want. I can count too. You know I only fired 7 shots. Only got 1 bullet left. Unless I reloaded. How many bullets do I have left? Come on, come on. You're the big man. Come on. The 1 bullet's gone. Come on, maybe the gun's empty. Come on, mister, I'm giving you a chance. Come on, big man. Come on, mister. Come get the gun. What's the matter? You afraid? You had a chance, mister. You should have taken it. You ain't gonna get no more. See how yellow they are, Judy? It's afraid of an empty gun. Big man. Big talker.
Ready to do something.
You.
Mr. Stiles. I told you they would. They will stop. They will. They will. They're coming after him. They're coming after you. You hear me? You're not going to kill anymore.
Doris. Getting back. Get back or I'll kill you right now. Do as I say. Move. Over there. Lie down. Lie down.
Stop.
Get up. Hurry up. It must be the police. You get in that trunk. Get in there. I'll blow your brains out. One noise and your lady friend dies. Keep her out of sight. She makes one noise, you slit her throat.
Hi. Hello, son.
Sure a scorcher.
Sure is.
Don't recall having seen you around here before, son.
A friend of the family.
Just talked to Milt's son in town about an hour ago. Funny, being the talker he is, didn't mention anything about visitors.
He just left before I got in.
Lancaster, huh?
Yeah. Been working on the car. Fuel pump trouble.
Mine went out only last week. You know, Jim, it cost over $30 to get it fixed. Boy, what a crook that guy was. Look, somebody lost a 45 clip.
Where's Milt?
Back someplace.
Oh, you can get more parts out of a car than the factory put in it.
Yeah, you sure can.
Get out. I told you to keep quiet. Should have known I told you. Get moving.
Miss O'Connor, look what I found underneath your toilet.
Oh, what the blazes is it?
It's dynamite.
Oh! Oh!
I disarmed it.
Oh, that's a real bathroom trip for the ages. Oh.
I told you nobody could help you.
You're gonna have every officer in California looking for you.
They don't scare me. Nobody scares me. I'm gonna give you a choice, big man. You die now, or you fix that car. I'll give you 15 minutes to fix it.
Why should I fix it? You'll only kill us when I get done.
I'm giving you 15 more minutes of life, mister. If you don't want it, I'll blow your head off right now. There is two. It's 1 o'clock. You got until 1:15. You start working.
Who'd ever believe something like this?
How could he shoot 2 officers? There were 2 of them. 2 of them.
Judy, give me that gun.
"15 minutes. What are we going to do?"
All units. Be on the alert for 2 Arizona murder suspects believed to be in California. Possibly driving a green 1958 Ford sedan, license number Mary Nora 46983. Suspects hitched a ride with the driver of this car, a sailor, en route to San Diego. The sailor was found murdered 2 miles east of Needles, approximately 10:30 this date. Tibbs, Charles A., male Caucasian, age 20, light brown hair, blue eyes, height 6'1", weight approximately 180 pounds, fair complexion, wearing Levi jacket and pants when last seen. This suspect is armed and to be considered extremely dangerous. In company with suspect number 1 is Bradshaw, Judy, female Caucasian, age 18, black hair, blue eyes, height approximately 5'4", weight approximately 100 pounds, dark complexion, wearing a yellow flowered dress when last seen.
If only that radio call had come 2 minutes earlier.
We've got to do something.
Looks like we'll have to run for it. Wait a minute. Move closer. Get in front of me. I got an idea. It may not work, but at least it's your chance. It's obvious he doesn't know much about cars. Now look, when I get the pump in, I'll ask you to get in the car and start it. Leave it in neutral. I'll raise the motor from here. When I give you the first signal, I'll scratch my shoulder. When I do, you shift into drive and push down on the brake. Got that?
Yes.
When I give you the second signal, I'll wink. And hold on tight because I'll be pulling the gas pedal to the floorboard. I'm going to try to lure him in front of the car.
Oh, Dad.
It's just a chance. We might not hit him, but if we can at least startle him, it may give me the few seconds I need. Let's just pray this doesn't kick out on us.
What if it does?
Run for it.
What if it won't let me get in the car?
It's a chance we'll just have to take.
You got 11 minutes.
Doris? Damn it.
The car with you starting it.
This is Dick Woods bringing you music from Dodger Stadium as we do every Sunday preceding the ball game. Talking about baseball, those red-hot Cincinnati Reds are in town, riding a 9-game winning streak. It's going to be Bob Perkey going for the Reds and Sandy Koufax for the Dodgers. It should be quite a pitcher's battle. There's still plenty of good seats to be had, so if you're not doing anything, come out to Dodger Stadium and see exciting National League baseball. It's a beautiful day for a ball game. Time is 1:10, still time to come on down. And now, stay tuned for Dodger Warm-Up.
If we could just get them away from the car long enough to...
Music. All those people. Laughing and yelling. So happy. Oh, Ed, I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
You're not going to die, Doris.
Four minutes.
Doris, get in the car and start it so I can see if the pump holds pressure. Doris, get in the car and start it.
Just a minute.
You want the car to run, I want to live those extra few minutes.
Now I have to check the pump for pressure.
All right. But it better run good.
Start it up.
You ain't got much more time. 2 minutes. How does it feel when you're about to die?
Try it now.
Thank you, Yellow Belly. Yeah. One of them squirmers.
This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
Welcome back to Creature Features. We're with the wonderful Neil Pearlmutter, and we're watching The Sadist from 1963. Neil, you promised me something interesting about this film.
Okay, I might have one story for you.
Right.
I heard that Arch Hall, when he had to use his rifle in a scene, the blanks were failing. And so he said, why don't we just use live rounds, and I'll just shoot over the actors' heads. So he
That's a horrible...
Yeah, apparently he had some training from being in the Army prior, but that's...
Did they train him how to miss properly?
I hope they did.
He's a precision misser, I suppose,
That's right.
is the way it would have to work. You know, they did things much more dangerous back then.
There was less regulations, perhaps.
Well, you know, the automobiles did not have safety belts.
That's right.
No, that's interesting. And the cigarettes had no filters.
That, yeah.
No, it's amazing what technology can bring to both filmmaking and bad habits, right?
That's right.
Right.
Yes, filters and...
Right. So your thing, do you sell T-shirts?
We do, actually. We have some T-shirts, some
cult
merch.
show.
I'm wearing one right now, actually.
Show me.
So it's called, this is our Night of the Living Dead variant.
I love that.
For the cult show.
That's very nice. It looks like it might even glow in the dark.
It doesn't, but it almost could.
You should make one that glows
We
in
should.
the dark.
You're right.
Right.
You
No,
could.
That's very nice. And it matches well with your Freddy Krueger sweater.
Goes fairly well.
Nicely done. And your microphones as well.
Yes, but you can go to thecultshow.com/store, and there's all kinds of T-shirts and mugs and pillows there.
Now tell me this. Our viewer base must be similar in demographics, right?
I would reckon.
Maybe age and stuff. Our viewers, no offense to our viewers, they don't buy much merchandise from us.
Okay.
You know, and I'm thinking, is it just like the concept of merchandise they don't like, or do we have the wrong merchandise? Like, suppose if we were to offer like Creature Feature underwear, Would that be more desirable?
Maybe shrunken heads.
Shrunken head. I don't think we can offer shrunken heads.
I got a guy. I'll give you his number.
Particularly real ones.
Okay.
Oh, well, if you know a guy who knows a guy, Tangella offered to do something similar, and I had to decline on that offer.
She's probably got a couple hookups, I would bet.
When she knows the process.
Yeah.
No, it's apparently the skull must be removed, and the face pulled off like a mask.
Okay.
And then there's a certain formula you place in the water, and then you cook it, and then it shrinks, and then you have to make a new skull that size out of something like clay.
Wow.
And then you rewrap the thing around it, and that's...
Okay.
You should learn how these things operate if you're going to offer them.
They should teach a class of that, the JC maybe.
No, they should do that. Yeah. No, that'd be a wonderful class. How to shrink heads. I see a career in that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Not for me, though. All right, let's get back to this film. Finish it up, this film, right? And then when we come back, we're going to find out what you're doing next, right?
Okay.
All right, off we go to the end of The Sadist. Don't you dare go away when the credits roll, because if you do, I'll be quite sad. See you soon.
Get out. I said get out! Move. You must think I'm stupid. You're trying something. You did something.
I did nothing.
It was running pretty good a few seconds ago. You must have did something.
Look, this pump has been in a wrecked car for who knows how long. Now, sometimes they get clogged and don't hold the pressure. I should take it out and clean it.
You ain't got time for that.
It's not holding pressure. It needs to be cleaned.
You're looking for time, ain't you?
It won't take very long.
You ain't taking nothing out. You think you're fooling me, don't you? Think I don't know nothing but cars, don't you? That thing right there, that's a carburetor. The car can't run unless there's gas in it. All you gotta do is prime it. Now, I seen that done, so you prime it. Well, go on, there's a gas pump over there.
Doris, get in the car and start it when I tell you to.
Nobody gets in that car but me.
If I'm going to prime it, somebody has to pump the gas pedal.
Just never you mind. You just put that gas in that carburetor.
Find you! Find you! I'll kill you! Ah!
corner. Fairly took. Ball one, strike one to Fairly. Say, incidentally, there are lots of good seats here for you fans who enjoy the Dodgers and the Red Lakes. If you're close by, won't you come on down? You'll enjoy it here at Dodger Stadium. A gorgeous day, shirt-sleeve crowd, everybody having a wonderful time. Okay, we're set to go. The bases loaded, bottom of the first inning. Ron Fairly up there. Perky, the great pitcher of the Red Lakes, set to go. He faces him. He has his sign. There's the windup. The pitch. Fairly belts it. Oh, what a smash. Frank Robinson is on his bicycle. He's going back. He turns and races towards the wall. Back he goes. Oh, it's a home run.
A pit of rattlesnakes. That's a nice way to go. She keeps rattlesnakes. She has. I don't know what she does, but she's somehow able to calm them. It's like a beekeeper with a little smoke machine.
Oh.
But she has no such device. I don't know how she does it. Maybe I think maybe it's a skin. Is a certain condition that they don't like to bite, right?
That could be.
You know,
she's a snake charmer.
No, I think she's a snake discharmer, right? Because maybe she's got too much salt on her skin, and rattlesnakes don't like salt; they prefer pepper.
I've heard that.
Could be wrong. You know, I should have been a biologist of some kind, some kind of animal psychiatrist, maybe. I don't know. What's next for Neil?
You know what? I am just going to keep programming the cult film series at the Roxy 14 on Thursdays, and
that keeps you busy.
Keeps me plenty busy, and then of course the cult show. We're going to keep making more fun content for everyone to watch.
Right. Lots of laughs.
And
then hopefully tonight, go subscribe tonight to his channel, because if you don't, then it means we're not showing enough love to his show, right?
That's right. Just 1% is all we need.
1% of all viewers, if you were to just go to a show and click the thing. You push it says subscribe, right?
Yep.
And do it for us too. If you're not subscribed to us, silly people, you need to subscribe to us, because it helps.
It does.
No, I think it helps. They tell me it helps.
That's what they say.
I don't see how it helps, but I presume that the more subscribers we have, the more we can say, look at how many people like us.
Yeah.
Right, and that has some weight with the scientists at YouTube.
That's right. Exactly.
I could be wrong. So, but they could do the same thing for you, right?
They could.
All right.
That'd be great.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming tonight, Neil.
Thank you for inviting me back.
Next time you're in the neighborhood, come say hello.
I promise.
And as far as you guys go, thank you for watching this silly film with us. We know you could have been watching that Carl Malden film, but instead you stayed with us. And for that reason, we love you, and we hope we'll see you next week. So, Neil, I'm thinking of attending one of your cult night shows.
Okay.
You think you might be able to get me in for free?
I probably could do that. You just can't bring her.